Welcome. In this video, I will try to introduce the Toyota production system house. So in a Toyota production system, the first of all in this house, the base is the stability of the operation. Okay. So when we are saying the stability of the operation is the first part, that is the base of this house, which means first of all we should make sure in order to make the process stable, the process variability must be under control. So how we can make sure that the process is stable by implementing different type of tools, such as we can apply the wear management. However, we would be able to see the production status, even the quality status right now, what's going on in terms of safety we are going on. So that's why in a wear management we are mostly saying that we work together, we see together, we act together. So that means if there is any problem we should react on that, which means if there is any problem with the stability of the problem process, so we should act as quickly as possible. So similarly, in order to get the stability of the operation, so the first thing we can, in addition to the wear management, we can apply the 5S. Okay, which is, we know that the 5S Japanese technique, such as sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustainable. Okay, as well as the job instructions, which mean the clear cut we should mention the SOPs to perform certain jobs. Okay, so first of all, we should make sure the stability of the operation. Okay, so that is with respect to the factory floor as well as the man related tasks. Okay, similarly, we should make sure that our equipment must be available, their performance must be as accurate as possible. Okay, and the quality level is also good. So for that, we can apply total productive maintenance. So all these tools are help us to achieve the stability of the operation, which means it will help us to control the variability in the process. Okay, so once we able to achieve the stability of the operation, or you can say we are able to control the variability in the operation, the next task is to make the standardized work, which means the job instructions must be clearly mentioned and it should be clearly defined how we are going to perform certain jobs, how we are going to perform certain tasks. Similarly, if in a vision management, how we are going to display the certain boards. Similarly, in a sorting, we know that one of the technique is the red tag movements, how we are going to build the red tag. So we should specify their standardized work, how we are going to build there, what are the parameters we are going to mention on those red tags. Okay, so once we are able to set a particular standardized work, okay, so in the next phase, now we can move towards the pillar. So these are the basis for the Toyota production system. So number one is the getting the stability, mean controlling the variability in the process. The next thing is that we should set the standardization, okay, of doing anything, any work, any job instruction, that how we can do that. Okay, so for that I have mentioned certain tools which we can use in order to control the variability in the process perspective, in the worker perspective, as well as the machine perspective. Okay, after that we have the two main pillars. One is related to the flow of the process, or you can say with respect to the time related, because in lean the ultimate target is to improve the flow of the product from in to out. Okay, so that means how we can minimize the lead time, how we can reduce different type of wastages such as Mura, which mean unevenness, overburden, okay, and the wastages. So by reducing the lead time, we would be able to basically targeting these three types of waste. So if we would be able to make the balance, if we would be able to reduce the seven type of wastages, okay, such as transportation, okay, inventory, motion, overproduction, overprocessing, defect, okay. So all these type of wastages are the non-value added activities. So if we are able to reduce those ones, so we would be able to reduce the lead time. So the ultimate target in lean is to convert these input as quickly as possible into the output. So that means we are talking about the flow of the objects, or you can say the product. So So how we can improve the flow of the product? By implementing just in time. So when we are saying just in time, that means right part, right quantity at the right time. So for that, either we can apply the one piece flow, or either we can apply the pull system. So basically one piece flow is part of the pull system. Okay, or even we can apply the standard WIP approach. Okay, where we are saying that that between the two operations or between the two workstation, we should keep certain standard WIP. Okay, whatever you have decided in order to make the flow continuous. Okay, so similarly, in order to make the just in time or according to the pull system, we can also use the tag time versus the cycle time concept. Use small lot sizes. Okay, if you are not able to apply the one piece flow exactly, try to use the small lot sizes, or you can say small batch sizes, in order to improve the flow of the process, or in order to reduce the lead time. Okay, so the advantage of one piece flow or the small lot sizes is that you would be able to reduce the lead time, as well as you can clearly uh, improve your process quality as well. Okay, so as you know that in a production process, we can divide the time into the three component. One is the setup time, or you can say changeover time. Another is a production time. Another is a idle time, or is a waiting time. So waiting time is a pure non-value added activity, so we should try to eliminate or try to minimize it. So another is a changeover or the setup time. So how we can reduce this setup time? So for that, we can apply the SMART rule in order to improve the flow of the system. Similarly, there are situations where we cannot exactly apply the one piece flow. So for that, that is maybe due to the long setup times, okay, or maybe due to the long lead time. So for that, for over there, we can apply Kanban or the supermarket concept, or either we can apply the cellular layout system in order to improve the flow of the process. Okay, so that is basically related to the flow component, which means the operator with the minimum resources required to the consistently deliver. So just in time means what is needed, okay, in just what required amount. That is I am talked about earlier over here. Okay, the second pillar is that is basically Jidoka, which means built-in quality. That means harmony between the human and the machine. So whenever there is a quality issue, so we should stop. Okay, whenever there is abnormality, we should stop the process. Okay, automatically. That means automation perspective, or either we can use the undone system, which is basically the lighting system, where the red color may be indicating the abnormality part, the yellow color is indicating something may happen wrongly. Okay, so you should try to investigate or alerting the supervisor. Okay, the green color is saying everything is going well. So Poka UK, we can apply mistaking proofing 5Y technique in order to identify the root causes, failure mode effect analysis in order to identify the root causes, as well as try to identify the causes we're having the more risk. Okay, so we should could try to control them, or either we can apply 7QC tools, even 7 management tools, in order to improve the quality. So that means this component is related to, or this pillar is related to the quality. So once the process is stable, we have standardized the work. Okay, and we have, in order to improve the flow, we can apply the just in time perspective. The thoughts are that we should apply the right part, right quantity at the right time. In order to improve the quality of the process or the product, we can apply these set of techniques in order to achieve our goal, which is the highest quality with the shorter lead time, and of course with the lowest cost. If there is no wastages, no rework, no defects, so the cost is going to be reduced. Okay, so this is the entire Toyota production system which we can apply in our organization in order to improve the flow of the process, in order to improve the quality of the process, as well as the product. Okay, the standardized work is very important. Remember that once we set one standard, and then we can improve our job instructions or whatever we have set one standard, then we can improve it. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you got the idea about the house of the Toyota production system. So see you in the next video.